Beyond the cloud, the thermodynamic and geopolitical reality of the AI infrastructure race.
Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. Today, we are diving into the physical backbone of the artificial intelligence revolution, the co-location data center. If you think AI is just software floating in the cloud, think again. It is a brutally physical, thermodynamic, and geopolitical race. According to the latest McKinsey Global Institute analysis, global data center demand is projected to nearly triple between 2025 and 2030, jumping from 82 gigawatts to 220 gigawatts. AI is the engine behind this surge. AI-related demand alone is expected to grow 3.5 times, accounting for roughly 70% of total data center demand. To put that in perspective, cumulative global investment in data center infrastructure, excluding the IT hardware itself, could exceed $1.7 trillion through 2030. But here's the catch. The traditional data center playbook is broken. Competitiveness no longer depends on finding the cheapest real estate. It hinges on 3 critical factors: securing advanced accelerators, guaranteeing reliable electricity, and achieving fast project delivery. Electricity is the single biggest cost driver. For example, utility prices in London are nearly double those in major Chinese demand centers. However, geography is only half the story. There is a fascinating dynamic at play known as the chip flip. Because of export controls, some regions must rely on domestic chips with lower compute efficiency. This means they need significantly more physical hardware to deliver the same computational output. That hardware penalty drives up cooling and power needs, which can completely erase any underlying infrastructure cost advantages of that region. So, who wins this race? The markets that combine connectivity, proven demand, and speed of execution. Right now, the industry is hitting a wall. Lead times for critical components like transformers and chillers have more than doubled since 2019, sometimes reaching 3 years. Grid connection wait times now average over 4 years, and in some places, up to a decade. In fact, up to 50% of global data center capacity slated to come online in 2026 could be delayed by permitting and grid bottlenecks. The winners will be the developers who bypass these traps. We are seeing a massive shift towards standardized modular designs that can slash construction times to just 1.5 years, as seen in highly efficient markets like China and Singapore. We are also seeing a rise in sovereign AI initiatives, where government backing and self-generation power arrangements are becoming the ultimate competitive moats to bypass public grid queues. And remember, lower costs do not automatically mean higher returns. Business model dictates revenue. Retail co-location, serving fragmented customers with high flexibility and managed services, can generate equity internal rates of return of 20 to 25%, significantly outperforming lower-risk, pre-leased wholesale agreements. The AI infrastructure race is no longer just an IT or real estate play. It is an industrial power and thermal management play. The entities that succeed will be those who can align power autonomy, network connectivity, and execution speed. If you found this insight valuable, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the XFO Intelligence Podcast channel. Your support helps us bring you cutting-edge analysis on the macro trends shaping our global future. For inquiries about our thought leadership as a service offerings, please reach out to us directly at xfointelligence@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you and discuss how we can support your strategic vision. Disclaimer: the information provided in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, investment, or professional advice. All figures, projections, and market analyses are based on publicly available research and are subject to change. Always conduct your own due diligence before making any business or investment decisions.